Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 2 of my big series, Go Big or Go Home. Now, this series did absolutely fantastic last time I uploaded it, and it's great to see that you guys enjoyed it as well. Now, today we got man of the match Lavezzi going up against Elia, the 79 rated player, going up against Lavezzi there, the 87 man of the match player. And you guys got a little bit confused last time. You guys were just naming two informed players and telling me to compare them. Now, what this series is really about is taking two players with a similar playstyle, I suppose, or at least have something in common. And what these two guys have in common is they're both play on the left-hand side in the Serie A league, and they both happen to have 5-star skills. Now, obviously, they don't need to have 5-star skills or whatever when you're recommending me players to use or compare, but you know, just make sure they have something in common. And these two players, I'm going to say right now, these two players are actually both really fantastic players. Now, Lavezzi, they're costing 400,000 on the PS3 and 360,000 on the Xbox, compared to Elia, who only costs 1,200 on both Xbox and PS3. Now, obviously, those are huge price differences. And so hopefully throughout this episode, I'm going to be able to let you guys know, is it worth shelling out the money to spend that extra, about 400,000 pretty much? Or is it best just to keep the coins in your pocket and save up, and because you could easily make a fantastic team with 360k coins, absolutely. So you know, that's what I'm gonna let you guys know throughout this episode. Although one of the biggest things you guys asked me for last time was, Cal, could you show me the team that you played the players in when you got these clips? And I've just literally got these clips about 2-3 hours ago, so I made this team, I knocked it up pretty quickly, and the team is really nice. As you can see, Lavezzi there in the 4-3-2-1 formation, playing as left wing, along with Inform Hulk, who I might add is an absolute monster. Everyone is on 7 chem, bar Robinho there, and the only reason why he isn't is because he's in the center attacking mid position when he really should be in the center mid. But to be honest, I didn't really want to shell out all those coins just to make sure he was on 9 chem, so I just kept in there. He still does a great job, but as you guys can see, Elia literally just slips in there really easily, does the job, and he's still on 9 chemistry, and that's a pretty important thing. You know, I wanted to keep it as fair as possible when I was comparing these two players, so I could literally swap them in and out. And Lavezzi is the first up, and I'm sure you're just going to show you guys some of his goals. And there was a really nice goal by Lavezzi. You know, he did a juggling and then a little flip flap in the juggling position, I suppose. And he is a fantastic skiller. His skills come off really nicely, and you know what, guys? He's much faster than Messi. Well, that's how I feel with him anyways. His acceleration is just absolutely immense. He's quick, and he just feels nifty and nippy, to be honest with you. And with those 5-star skills, you can do skills all over the place if you wanted to. Not to mention his finesse shot is really, really nice. Although, unfortunately, his shot is quite poor, and it's nothing he should be proud of. You know, I mean, he can shoot from just around the box, I'd say, but if you were looking to produce any sort of long shots or just even shots that are a little bit further out of the box, I really wouldn't use it with him. But as you guys can see, just his pace, his acceleration is much better, and his free kicks are very underrated. I think it's because of his man of the match version. He is a really, really good free kick taker. You know, with his normal stats, they're a little bit worrying. They aren't anything too special, but with his man of the match card, they are truly insane. And as you can see, I was doing a few skills there, but I got really lucky with a couple bounces. And you know, one of the biggest things I do with both Elia and Lavezzi, just take a look at this though. Kaká launches one across to Lavezzi, and Lavezzi's volleying is actually really nice, and one of my favorite things about him. You know, he can take volleys from pretty much anywhere, and they tend to go in. But doing a bit of juggling, and I got lucky. The guy didn't manage to trip me up or do anything like that, so I managed to get away. But one of the biggest things, like I was saying, guys, I do with Lavezzi and both Elia is literally bomb down that left wing, cut in, and finesse. It is such an easy tactic to get goals. It really is. You know, these guys have both got pace, and you guys are now seeing the Elia goals right now, and it's just such an easy way to get goals. You know, they're both quick. They both got good skill moves. You know, they're obviously both on 5, and this is a pretty nice goal from Elia. Although my only issue with Elia compared to Lavezzi is the fact that he is nowhere near as clinical as Lavezzi is in front of goal. You know, I find that he misses a lot of chances, and, you know, really simple chances as well. You know, Elia does feel quick, nowhere near as quick as Lavezzi, but he still feels quick, and he's got a nice finesse shot. You know, they both play a very similar play style, but there's nothing that I would say that really, you know, there's nothing that Elia does that Lavezzi can't do better. I mean, his free kicks, they're all right. Nothing special. I'm pretty convinced that free kick goal was purely on luck. But the big question is, ladies and gents, do you go big or go home? And today we go big, we go huge, because I would highly recommend you shell out that extra coinage just to pay for Lavezzi. He is honestly an absolutely outstanding player. I'm not too sure of his inform player, the 86 one, but his man of the match version is absolutely incredible, and I'd urge a lot of you guys who have the coins to spend on him to go and do it, because he is an incredible player, and you know what, most importantly, he is fun to use on Ultimate Team. Now, Elia is still a fantastic player, and I really recommend him as well. Although I was just saying, if you have the coins, you have got to get Lavezzi, one of my favorite players on Ultimate Team, and just a lot of fun. And on another note, guys, there's a guy who does a very similar series. He's been doing it for a little while now. His link will be in the description. But until then, guys, I'll see you all later. If you could leave a like, comment, favorite, share, whatever you chaps like to do. And if you could let me know the 2 players you guys want to see go head to head on Go Big or Go Home, then let me know, because today we went big. I'll see you guys all later. Bye-bye.